If you're in need of a little project that'll boost your confidence or just help you relax for 30 minutes, I have just the thing. Welcome back, friends. My name is Shayda Campbell, and around here we make art, and it's fun, not scary. And today, I'm getting out my soft pastels for the first time in definitely over a year. And we're actually going to do a simple and quick project that you could do with any medium. You could do this with watercolor, colored pencil, crayon, and we're going to make some art that is just pretty. It's the type of thing you could put in a vintage frame and hang in your kids' room or your bathroom or I don't know, anywhere. Whether you are working in pastel or Crayola crayons, the first thing you need to do is come up with a color palette. I'm going to use a really pretty light blue for the backdrop and then red flowers, green leaves, maybe a little pink or light yellow for the center of the flowers. But basically the colors are blue, red, and green. After that, we need to do a nice, clean, masked out border. Again, whether you're working in watercolor or soft pastel, use masking tape or washi tape and use the edges of your page to guide your tape placement and create that nice border. Then we're going to come in with our main backdrop color with the pastel. I just use it on its side and get a lot of color on there. And then I use my fingertip to blend. And at some point you might think, oh, I need a little more color. Great, put a little more on there. You want to be sure to get right into the edges, right up against the tape so that you do get that a nice effect, that nice border when you take the tape off. But there we go, all done. Now what we're going to do is just kind of doodle a couple flowers. The main thing here is that you want to create a cluster of flowers that are different sizes. That's going to make it look interesting if they're not all kind of exactly the same. Because I'm working in soft pastel, I'm starting with the darker red and then I'll add highlights with the lighter red. If you're working in watercolor, do the reverse. Start with the lighter color and then go darker. So there's my little cluster. She looks cute. Now we're going to come in with that lighter red and just add some light red. It's not exactly highlights. It just looks nice that it's two colors, looks a little more intentional. And you can see some of the flowers are like a cluster of 4 petals. Other ones are basically just heart shapes. That kind of gives the look of a flower on its side or on an angle. Things are going pretty smoothly so far. She's looking very pretty. So let's bring our green over here and we're going to connect all of the flowers with little branches or stems and then join all those branches with one center stem. And then down here, to create some interest at the bottom, we can put 2 branches with a whole bunch of little leaves. I'm just doing little oval shapes. And anywhere you've got some negative space, you can put a little leaf, and that's pretty much all there is to it. If you feel like your piece needs it, we can add a little dot, a little hint of color to kind of hint at the idea of a stamen at the center of those flowers. I used both of the yellows I had chosen, and I think that looks nice. Again, just a little more intentional. And then I grabbed the pastels because I thought, oh, maybe I would put a little dark green. I didn't think it was super necessary, so I did a few green lines. And then we're going to take on my favorite step, which is removing all that tape, blow off all that soft pastel dust, and she looks so good. This truly only took me about 15-20 minutes. It's just one of those meditative practices that you can take on anytime you don't know what to make or you feel like I don't want to make bad art or I just want to make art to relax. This is the project for that. And again, use whatever art supplies you have. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you soon with a new tutorial.